Okay, welcome back. Now, here we're going to do a box plot. Is one of the ways you can compare um, data here in this sense. Now, if you go back to the homework, it says summarize data. If you look at part B here, any difference between mean starting salaries for schools requiring and not requiring work experience. So we want to describe if there's a difference, use descriptive statistics or a graph or something to describe a difference between mean starting salaries for schools requiring and not requiring work experience. I'm not going to do that because I'm using a different data set. So I created major metropolitan areas here. And I've got these yes, no, that's it. Now, these were not originally in this order. So what I did to put them in that format was I went to home. I highlighted the data set, or I highlighted it. You can see here. Went to sort and filter, custom sort, custom sort. Sort by, oops, got to highlight the titles, my fault here. We're doing a sort. There we go. Sort and filter, custom sort. We want to sort by major metropolitan, hit OK. Nothing's changed because I already did it to this data set before I started the video. Now, once we've got that, I took current value in millions, copied it to the right. Major metropolitan area is going to be on the x-axis or the horizontal axis of our box plot, comparative box plot, which we're about to do. And the current value of these teams will be on the vertical axis or the y. So we'll go to insert. We're going to click on charts. See that little see all charts? We want to see all the charts. Am I getting this here? Okay, we're going to click the sets here that we want the data on. Okay, then click on that little chart. Now, the chart we're looking for isn't shown here, so we're going to go to all charts. And we want a box and whisker chart. That's what's called a box chart in your book. And you can see that's what it looks like. We hit OK. And that'll print right here. We're going to move it over to the right. Let's move this over. Okay. First thing you're going to do is change that chart title. Oh, not erase it. I just want to change it. Get that back. There we go. Just click here, chart title. And this will be, we'll call it team value in millions. I'm not going to put millions. And major metropolitan area, I'm going to abbreviate that. Now, in order to make a graph, someone's got to be able to read it who knows little to nothing about what you have written there. One of the things you're going to need to do is the axes. So we're going to hit here, chart element, primary horizontal. And we want to give that a name. So we're going to click on here. There we go. Axis titles, that's what we want. Axis title. Open that box. That's going to be team value. I erased it again. Erased the whole chart. There we go. There we go. We'll put team value. And in millions of dollars. Down here, I did it again. There we go. Axis title, primary horizontal. And we'll put major metropolitan or just major met here to do things quick. And if you look right here, the median value of a team that is not in a metropolitan area is about 1,000 millions of dollars or 1 billion. Teams that are in major metropolitan areas, their value is about $1.25 billion. You can see there's the mean. So it does appear here that whether or not your team is in a metropolitan area, that it does have an influence on the value of the team. You can see here that the range is smaller for teams that are not in metropolitan areas. It's much wider. Almost all of the teams, most of the teams that are in major metropolitan areas have higher values than those not. So it would appear to be a positive relationship between metropolitan area and team value. Now, you're going to copy and paste all of this, put it into a Word file. New Word file here. We're going to copy and paste all those graphs, put them in here, and get a big write-up. Okay? One of the things I'm most worried about is your analysis. Make sure you put a conclusion at the end. Don't just do the analysis and then not make a conclusion. Okay? Write this like it's a report paper. It should be about 2 to 3 pages long, depending upon how big your graphs are. A paragraph or two at least for each graph, explaining what the graph is, what you learned from it. If you're doing descriptive statistics, write down, say, hey, the mean is such and such, and do a good job on it. Now, you do not have to use everything or only use what I showed you on this video. Use what you've learned in chapters 2 and 3 and come up with a nice report answering the questions that are given to you on case problem number 3. All right, if you have any questions, the best time to work on this, if you need help, is Wednesday night between 5:30 and 8 here at Ford Center, room 120 Computer Lab, 5:30 to 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, where I'll be here to help you. You can also come by during my office hours or send me an email if you have questions. All right. Thank you very much. That was the help video for case study number 2.